This man. Is he showing pity for another person? Tremble, tremble. Tremble, tremble. Come on, there's no need to be so scared. Everyone gets a little greedy sometimes. I can see why you made most of your opportunity. To behead people for it, I think the law's a bit harsh. Then are you going to forgive me? Yeah, sure. I won't take you to court. I bet you're grateful. So you'll hand over all of the Baron's remaining assets, right? Of course I will. If it means that you'll forgive me, I will do so gladly. Oh, no, that's a given. We're just getting started. You need to do something else to be forgiven. Whatever it is, your word is my command. It's simple. Just sign this contract and we'll be done. What kind of contract? Just your normal employment contract. With a paid salary, of course. However, 80% of your salary will be kept back as repayment for the money you defrauded us. After just 520 years, you'll be all paid up. I knew it. He wasn't about to just forgive the man. You think I would be stupid enough to kill the guy who owes me a debt? I'd never let that go to waste. I am going to suck him dry. For the rest of his life. I've never seen such a shamefully unjust contract. Ah, is that so? Well, I can't force you to sign it. Let's go to court, then. Clip-clop, clip-clop. We have got some money from this man, so we should not have to worry about the interest for a few months. What do you mean? I'm going to invest this money in hiring more men. With what we've already started, 30 soldiers are not enough. But, even if I put up a help-wanted sign, would any of the villagers apply? This hooligan reputation is really annoying. A few days later, Frontera Barony. BAM workers wanted salary, 20 gold per week. For more information, please inquire at the tourney square of the Baron's estate. Murmur, murmur, murmur. Didn't these people all hate me? They absolutely did. However, you have delivered affordable Ondal systems on time, and you took care of the traitor, and even called upon a summon. You are now considered a trustworthy and talented man. Just for that? How can that be? Pardon me, my lord. The work contract. Oh. Yes. Sign, sign. Sir, first of all, I wanted to express my gratitude. Our child would suffer from a severe cold every time there was a cold spell. But this year, thanks to your Ondal system, we no longer have to worry. Thank you so much, my lord. Oh, is that so? I'm very happy for you. I was just trying to satisfy my greed, now I'm all embarrassed. Oh, and I have a relative in the neighboring Lacona land. He wanted to know if you would accept an order from him as well. It's finally here. The first stage of my big plan. I didn't build all those Ondals at a loss for nothing. I'll use the travel expenses as an excuse to up the cost, and I'll clean up. Ha 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 ha. Oh, of course. But he would need to pay extra for the travel expenses. Ha ha ha, and there's that shifty look on his face again. So this was the reason he built those Ondals at a loss. So then, why is he constructing that road to the mountain? Javier, yes, my lord. Pretty soon, these mountains will be stripped bare. Pardon? What do you mean? An Ondal requires an astronomical amount of fuel. These trees here won't be enough. Wait. You knew this would happen, yet you still, that is why I'm laying down the Appian Way. At the end of the road, we're going to mine for black coal. And we will sell it. At a huge markup. Once you get used to an ondal, there's no getting out of it. Ha ha ha. Oh, of course, I'll give the people of our land a discount. A small one. A very small one. So sneaky. So devious. You probably think that I'm sneaky and devious, huh? If I don't do this, do you think we'll be able to repay our debts? It is not as if the Baron leaves the black coal undisturbed because he is unaware. Previous barons have tried several times, I know. The mine collapsed because of the weak bedrock. But I can do it. I have the benefit of modern excavation technology, the shield tunneling method. Let's go. There is so much for us to do. Shield tunneling method. Again, I have never heard of it. But let's trust him for now. Our Lord is a new man and he has a plan. Shuffle shuffle. Shuffle shuffle. Shuffle. Do done. Clap. I summon you. A luxury Gangnam apartment building. Ding. Wabam. It'd be nice if I had a cool skill like that, but this is taking forever. Intermediate design level 1 optional skill, printing architectural drawings. Ugh, I wish I could summon 100 undead workers that I didn't have to pay. Ding ding, if you don't like it, you can always draw it by hand again. No thank you. This skill is the best. With the Newman incident, I raised my approval rating with the Baron and Baroness, Javier, and Bayern, to get me 639 RP. With those points, I went on a leveling up spree. Ding basic planning basic surveying LV2 LV2 ding LV3 LV3 ding LV10 LV10 intermediate planning intermediate surveying optional skill, printing architectural drawings floor plan labeling optional skill, land price estimation GPR scanning ding I was able to gain all sorts of skills. Now then, I need to dig away into there. Optional skill intermediate surveying. GPR scanning. This skill lets me see up to 5 meters in depth. With it, I'll be able to find us a safe path. The problem is, we need to dig it out as quickly as possible. It will take too long on human power alone, and they'll tire too quickly. Padong is in bed sick from constructing the road and all the long-distance jobs. Even if he recovers, he would be too big so it would be too risky. That's it. That's what I have to do. Random summon game. Random summon game. Start 1 turn equals 70 RP current RP 119 I have plenty of RP, so let's do it. Splat. Spring Bangul. Bangul. What's this? Is it for assassinating people? Does it have poison? It looks pretty useless from the outside. But then again, Padong looked useless too at first. I bet she has her uses as well. Can you grow bigger too by any chance? With sunflower seeds? Do you also have a special skill? Can you show me your special skills? Beam. A few weeks later. Step 1. At the front of the shield tunneling machine, an enlarged Bangul is digging out and eating dirt. Bangul's current skill chomping dirt level 1. Javier. Get ready. Bangul's current skill accelerated dirt digestion level 1. Step 2. Bangul launches steel dung. Pew pew Bangul's current skill steel dung launcher level 1. Step 3. Javier slices them into uniform lengths. Clang clang clang. Step 4. Create still segments to support the earth. I am a knight. So why am I underground, slashing at a giant snake's turds? Step 5. Reality check. Great. Move forward. Rumble then forward again. Repeat. I'm dizzy from the lack of oxygen. If I hadn't installed that pipe, we would be unconscious already. Master Lloyd. I think it is best for you to head out now. You two need to take a break, like the other men. You fool. I am the one in charge. If I'm in charge, I should be on site. In Korea, so many bosses just showed off their title, and they never even bothered to show up to site. I swore that I would never be like that. I will remain on site. Huh. I see it. Black coal. We're almost there, men. Going just a little longer. Woohoo. Thank you. We got it done 10 times faster thanks to you. Listen up. Once we reach the coal layer, we will dismantle the shield and enlarge the mining space. It is still dangerous, so don't get complacent and crumble. What? The rock here is solid, so there's no reason for it to cave. GPR scanning. What is that? A hole? That wasn't there before. Ah. Clang. Swoosh. Slash. Yaya. Pant pant. It scared the crap out of me. Pant, this isn't even in the book. What is this? Pant. Wait a minute, why are we just sitting here? Ants live in colonies. Everyone out. Now. How many of them are there? 200. 1,000. If those make it outside, our barony is finished. Can Javier keep holding them back? No, impossible. There isn't enough oxygen. Without dynamite, the shaft won't collapse. And even if it does collapse, they'll dig themselves out in no time. What do we do? What do we do? My lord. Get a hold of yourself. Don't let yourself be consumed by panic. I'm not panicking. I'm thinking up a plan. Well, think quickly. I cannot hold out for much longer. An ant nest. Black coal. Underground. That's it. Javier. Grab. We'll face them head on. Let's go into the ant nest. That sounds like a ridiculous idea. But he must have his reasons. Let's go. My lord. We have a huge problem. What? Wild ants. And what happened to Lloyd? He ordered all the workers out and has stayed in there with Javier. Sir Byron is preparing to shut off the mine. Let us go. Now. Are we here yet? How much further do we have to go? Stop talking to me. I'm really busy. It's a good thing the ants aren't leaving the caves. But it's not good that they're surrounding us. Javier can't hold up much longer. This hot and airless cave is too much, even for him. I need to find it. Not a second to waste. There's gotta be a methane gas layer here. There are methane-producing bacteria that live in coal. As a result, there will be pockets of methane gas dotted around. If I could just find it, I'll be able to blow up the whole colony. There it is. The methane layer. Strike. While I dig, you slice up the ants. Errorf. Dig dig dig. Scree. Slash. Swish. Rumble. Is that, the queen? She's, absolutely ginormous. Clang clang clang. Javier, you can hold her back, right? Why don't you tell me after you try? There are things you know even without trying. Still, do we have a choice at this moment? Lunge. Boom. Javier is holding up for now. Now is the time. Run, Javier. To the exit. Over there. The small tunnel we came through. Jump. Fling feast on this, boys. Slam. Sum. Blaze. Kaboom. Lloyd. No, my lord. You cannot put yourself in danger as well. Ugh, my ears. My plan seems to have succeeded. Javier, he was shielding me from the blast. I'm sorry, Bangul. Look at what happened to you because of me. Shit, really? It's not good if this side has collapsed too. Dizzy ugh. Warning, you are running out of oxygen. I know. So I need to hurry. We've got to go through that way, but I have to dig for more than 15 feet. Oxygen remaining. What else is there to do? I need to dig. Javier. Bangul. We're getting out of here together, no matter what. I'm responsible for you both. Slunk notification. Javier is touched by your determination to not give up. Notification, your approval rating by Javier increased by +6. Notification 108 RP earned. Notification current RP 157 oxygen remaining. I might as well try. It's all or nothing. Oxygen remaining. Hey, messenger. Search for a skill I can upgrade. Skill identified: absorbing mana from the surrounding. Skill identified: processing absorbed mana. Skill identified: amplification of absorbed mana. You can combine these skills into the skill Asrahankor technique. Yes, even after the duel against Newman, I practiced any chance I got. Whatever I learned how to do, I can now improve that skill. Will you combine these skills into the skill Asrahankor technique? RP needed equals 10. Yes, absolutely yes. Advanced skill Asrahan core technique single circle level 5. I feel it. It's too bad I don't have a mana heart, but I can definitely feel the mana circle. Mana amplified to 120%. Usually the skills that we possess can improve only a little bit even with lots of hard work. However, I have RP. Asrahan core technique level up skill RP needed equals 10 current RP 142. I can blow it up to huge levels in no time. Asrahan core technique level up skill RP needed equals 10. Let's go. I'm going all in on this. Asrahan core technique single circle level 6. Mana amplified to 125%. So it costs 5 RP every time I level up. Asrahan core technique single circle level 7. But what if the required RP increases exponentially? Asrahan core technique single circle level 8. Asrahan core technique single circle level 9. Asrahan core technique single circle level 10. No. I have no other choice right now. I need to level this up all the way. Skill upgraded. Azrahan Core Technique Double Circle Level 1 Mana Amplification at 200% required RP to level up 100 current RP 7. You have something else to tell me, don't you? The thing I had when I leveled up my surveying and design skills. Optional Skill 1 Energizer. You can move for 10 minutes without experiencing fatigue. Limit, you can only use this once per day. Optional Skill 2 Latent Power Surge. You can triple your mana amplification for 20 seconds. Limit, you can only use this once per day. Here we go. Energizer. Shovel shovel shovel. Oxygen remaining. Please. Please be there. Just a tiny hole. If I can see just one tiny little hole. Oxygen remaining. I see it. I see the end. Hia. Shovel thwack. Huff. Thwack huff. Thwack. Oxygen remaining. Oxygen remaining. Clatter. Energizer has reached its 10-minute time limit. Latent Power Surge. Damn it. 30 centimeters 20 seconds, oxygen remaining. Is way too short. I wanted to live the nice, sweet life of the son of a country aristocrat. Crumble. Crumble crumble. Padong. Oxygen. It's oxygen. Come on, Soho. The sweet life of a nobleman's son awaits you. Blaze. It is dangerous to go any further, my lord. Then you and the others turn back. I will keep going to the end. Trudge trudge. You were able to overcome your physical limitations in an extreme environment through impressive improvisation. This experience is having a strong effect on your Azrahan Core Technique. Optional Skill 3 Power Saving Mode. Even in extreme exhaustion, you can use the Azrahan Core Technique, albeit weakly. Lloyd. Hoot hoot. About Lord Lloyd. I thought he was just some troublesome drunk, but I had him all wrong. My nephew was working in the mine and saw it himself. When the wild ants appeared, he didn't hesitate to evacuate the workers first. Oh, so the rumors were true. I heard he and Sir Javier ran into the ant colony, just the two of them. And he got rid of all the ants, right? Right, and he carried Sir Javier out on his back, even though he was half dead himself. He's completely changed from the Lord Lloyd we knew. Open. All of Baron Frontera's subjects were deeply moved by your heroic courage and send their praises. Ha! For this great achievement, you have been awarded a large amount of bonus RP. Current RP 7. Current RP 507. Who cares about being a hero, but 500 RP, sweet. Grin. Bang bang. Master. It's Master Lloyd. Good day, Master Lloyd. Thank you again for your gracious service. Oh, yeah. This man fought and risked his life for us. He's different than the regular aristocrats. He's the embodiment of noblesse oblige. Well, this is uncomfortable. It's been 2 weeks since the wild ant incident. In that time, the work on the mine has gone smoothly. Everything looks to be in order, but still, safety first. Especially now. I must find even the smallest hazards and resolve them. I see that we are searching the ant tunnels again. May I ask you something, my lord? Be brief. There's very little air in here. Why are you doing such dangerous work in person? It seems to me that you can just get the workers to do it. Wait, is he truly worried about the workers' safety? You are the heir to this land. If at all possible. You fool. The greater the risk, the more reason the man in charge should be on the front line. Step. That way, no one can say anything when I get the most money. Grin. Who knows? I cannot tell if he is good or bad. Javier's approval rating of you was about to rise but didn't. So this is the end of the tunnel. There is nowhere left to search. No, wait. I think there's a space behind it. Must we really keep digging to find out? You know, this place could be full of ant eggs. If they hatch. Huh. This looks dangerous. I shall take care of it. Hey, hold on there. You don't seem like it, but you're pretty reckless, you know that? So, what kind of creature is that? What do you mean? It is an orc, of course. No, normally an orc is like, whatever. Is it dead? I doubt it. I heard that wild ants paralyze their prey and store them away for food. Is that so? Grin. Jackpot. What an amazing new item. Grin. My name is Arash, oink. You saved my life, Lloyd. I will not forget your deed, oink. You're saying that, oink, on purpose, right? To help your character stand out. I have no idea what you are talking about, oink. Arash, the son of the orc tribe chief, recovered in no time thanks to the Baron's physician. Arash, son of the Sand and Steel tribe chief, does not forget acts of kindness, oink. Tell me what you want and it shall be given to you, oink. And it is exactly for this reason. Really? That I saved this guy. Well then. Give me 120 orcs to work the mine. That is impossible, oink. TSK. Why? Why can't you do it? Just now you clicked your tongue. Like a bad man, oink. No, no way. It's a habit of mine, like your oink. We orcs are all warriors, oink. And warriors only follow a warrior's orders, oink. Lloyd is not a warrior. Even if we give you orcs, you cannot give them orders, oink. Ah, so that's how it works, is it? I heard that orcs in the wild must bring the head of a wild ant for their coming-of-age ceremony. Arash must have accidentally gone too far into the ant cave, and got paralyzed. If that's the case. Oh well, I guess there's nothing we can do. By the way, congratulations on completing your coming-of-age ceremony. Clap clap clap. No, Arash didn't even catch a wild ant. Arash got paralyzed. It was a failure, oink. Ha. What are you talking about? But we caught that thing together. Arash and me. No, Arash doesn't remember catching an ant that big. Oh dear, there. Your memory must have been affected when you were paralyzed. It was such an unbelievable sight. When I entered the ant nest, the queen ant was like a pile of rags, quivering. And then it said, "Ack, I can't believe I was attacked by a young orc." Huh? Really? No, wait, can wild ants talk, oink? Yes, they do. Very well. So, that wild ant was caught by both of us. Arash, the great warrior. And me? I'm the, great warrior. And those 120 worker orcs. You shall have them, oink. 1 week later. And this, village of the sand and steel tribe of wild orcs, was how we completed the long journey to bring back the worker orcs. However, apologies, Lloyd the human. Your request cannot be granted, oink. Why did they change their minds again? Oh, Your Highness Akush, the great chief of the sand and steel tribe, may I ask the reason for your refusal? Our tribe, we eat a lot of meat to build up our muscles, oink. We hunt every day in 3 shifts, otherwise we experience muscle loss, oink. Muscle loss would mean the end of our tribe. We cannot reduce the number of warriors on the hunt, oink. Hang on. You go out hunting every single day? Yes, oink. Meat spoils after 1 day, so if we eat it then, we experience muscle loss, oink. Protein and muscles are the essence of life for those men. I suggest we give up. But if that is the case, what if your meat could last multiple days without spoiling? You wouldn't have to go hunting 3 times a day, and you could lend us your worker orcs. Is that what you are saying? Yes, oink. Although us orcs would like to repay your kindness, we cannot risk muscle loss. I believe it is possible. I'm saying that I can make the meat last for days without spoiling. Let's wind back to when we first arrived at the village. Arash. Crash. Father. Arash. All they did was hug each other, but the power was enormous. If I was caught between them, I would be turned to smithereens. If I get 120 workers like that, our productivity would increase by hundreds of times. And another thing that caught my eye. Father. I, Arash, have brought back the head of the queen ant, oink. I'm so proud of you. Fantastic, my son. A grueling leg day. 1, 2, 3. What are they doing with those priceless objects? They probably pillaged some village or just picked them up somewhere. But they don't see them as anything more than fitness tools. That's why I made a contract with the tribe chief, to get the worker orcs and their treasure. So the contractor will build a souk bingo for the client, and the contractor will receive the fitness tools as payment. However, fitness equipment made of stone will be provided in their place. What is this souk bingo? Yet another thing I have neither seen nor heard of. You know how at the royal palace, there are mages who use ice magic to preserve food? This is like a building that can do the same thing but without the help of magic. And where did you learn that? You know, at a student society. A student society, my lord? Ah, I don't want to explain. How come there are so many things you don't know? Anyway, to build the souk bingo, we need that rock. It's called granite, and it is extremely strong. It does not seem like it will come loose very easily. You're right. It's hard. And there's no dynamite here, but we do have something else instead. We've got a human dynamite. There he goes again with that look. He's going to use me again. There was this one important episode in the book, Night of Blood and Iron. Namarin's Wall. A city trapped within a powerful, evil magic force field. Inside the city were thousands of refugees that Javier needed to save. By then, Javier had already attained Sword Master status and could form up to 4 mana circles. But even he could do nothing but helplessly watch the refugees have their mana sucked out of them. I must save them. Even if it costs me my life. And without even realizing, he created his lethal skill. One circle to protect the main mana heart. And the remaining 3 circles are smashed together. Mana Blast. From then on, this Mana Blast would become one of the Knight of Blood and Iron's signature moves, along with the Azrahan core technique. Don't you think you can do something like that? Tell me honestly, my lord. How do you know about things like this? No, really, the thought just came to me. Look at these eyes. Do they look like the eyes of a liar? Yes, they look like the eyes of an extremely annoying liar. Anyway, just try it. Wow, it'd be so cool if your swordsmanship evolved. I know you are doing this because you want to get something out of me. Come on. Whatever could you mean? I just want what you want, it's a win-win. If it really is possible, it would be good for me as well, so, let me try, haha, if this works, I'll get so much work out of him. Release. Flash. Kaboom. He got it on the first try. Swirl. Tattered step. Did you anticipate this outcome as well? No, not at all. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Well, regardless, your thinking proved to be correct this time as well. So is it now time for me to do some work for you? Ding. Javier is grateful for you teaching him. Ding. Your approval rating has increased by +3. Your approval rating -11. Ding. You earned 54 RP for improving your relationship with a key character. Current RP 561. As you very well know, I am a knight. I train with my sword to protect my master, not to use it for construction. You don't have to thank me. I was not thanking you. At all. After that, construction went at a lightning pace. Javier sliced up blocks of granite while Padong transported them. If you pick it up like that, you will throw your back out. Move, human. Let me show you how it is done. Wave. I didn't even ask them, but the orcs took up the job on their own, like some gym addicts. It's such a good workout. This is killer. Whoa, at this rate, we'll finish 5 times faster than planned. Now all we need is some ice and some insulation. Javier, those 5 men we sent out to fetch the insulation, how many days has it been? 3 weeks to the day. That is more than enough for a trip there and back, right? One of 2 things may have happened. Either the men are being lazy and taking their time. Or something has happened to them. Let's go look for them. Please allow me to complete this mission on my own. We do not know what misfortune has befallen them. The heir to the estate should not. How many times do I have to tell you? I am the man in charge. I am responsible for all my workers. Then let us go. This is the special glove I had made for our men, and this is the straw for the insulation. Master Lloyd. What? Over there. Something seems off towards the Progia Gorge. How so? The flow of mana seems unnatural, I suppose. The feeling is very faint, so I am not entirely sure. Huh. Wait, Progia Gorge. There definitely was an episode in the Knight of Blood and Iron about it. Javier, let's go. There's no time to lose. Do you suspect something, my lord? Our men may already be dead. Stand. So this is it. Lupelin's dungeon. The place Javier tackles early on in the book. I think it was the secret hideout of the dark sorcerer named Lupelin, right? How dare he lay a hand on my property, soldiers? This is a violation of my property rights, even the death penalty would be generous. My lord, please follow behind me. Step, huh? Hey. Wait. Boom. A magic booby trap. Javier. Are you sure you're a knight? How can you not think there might be traps like these around? In the book, Javier gets caught on the first trap. And he enters the dungeon covered in wounds. Ha! But our Javier doesn't get caught again. Stride, 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 and that is because you thought the flow of mana in this area was a bit off, right? Try focusing on being more in tune with that sense. Mana usually has a uniform concentration in the air. So where there is a booby trap planted, there will be an unnatural cluster of mana. This way. Okie dokie. You're good at this. He always avoids a straight answer with lies, but there is no doubt. Lloyd Frontera knows exactly what is happening now, and what will happen in the future. But, how? I do not feel any significant mana or special energy from him. No, let me focus on the task at hand right now. We must rescue those soldiers at once. A trap went off. Intruders? Are they here to rescue the men I abducted a while ago? Well, I'm sure they are dead. Preparations are finally complete. I hope this time the experiment will succeed. Please, don't kill me. Arg. A pentacle connected to the underworld, a sickle soaked in blood for 100 days, and a young human. It's perfect. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, you. Don't you touch my stuff. I'll kill you, alright? Seriously? But there were hundreds of traps. It's sleeping gas that could knock out an elephant. I'll have 2 more for the sacrifice. Lash Energizer. Ding. Azrahan Core Technique Option Energizer activated. You will not experience fatigue for 10 minutes. I don't even need 10 minutes. I have energy to spare now, unlike when I was in the ant cave. And since Javier has tried every insomnia remedy available, is this allergies? He is immune to all forms of sleeping medication. And if I shovel us in there like this, just like a mole, I should mock him about this the next chance I get. Javier. Get in here. Mana Blast. Whoa. Hi there. I bet you've never seen an entrance like this before, huh? What kind of monster is this? My reincarnation spell keeps failing, but I've created this extremely strong ghoul as a byproduct. There is no way you will get even a single scratch on its steely skin. This one's going to be pretty tough, Javier. Its weakness is its legs, huh? Blaze, blaze, blaze. Mana blast slash. Huh. He used the mana blast to cut that thing in half. But that's not even in the book. They're gonna kill me. There's no way I can beat these two. You set my construction back by weeks because you abducted my men. How are you going to make up for this? I'll get on my hands and knees. I just need to get out of this alive. Forgive me, sire. Please spare me. Shut it, I don't care about your apologies. So, how are you going to pay me? This cave is full of valuable tools for sorcery. I will give you everything. Ha! Really? So you're saying that everything here is mine? Why yes, sire. Take it all. Master Lloyd, the men are all worn out, but they seem fine otherwise. Okay, good. A few days more and they would have starved to death. What were you planning to do with them? Well. I was researching how to bring back the dead. Who? Is that even possible? And what would you do if you could? I was trying to bring back my dead wife and child. I worked as a sorcerer in my lord's castle, and my family and I lived an ordinary life. No, it was not ordinary. It was a happy life, so very, very happy. But, the lord I was serving, that fiend, tried to steal my wife away from me, so I planned to run away with my family. But he tracked us down and, ugh, stop. Stop. Enough of your soppy story. So, if you did bring your wife and kid back to life, did you think they'd say, "Thank you for killing hundreds of innocent people to bring us back"? Seriously? But, look at that ghoul you made. All of the people sacrificed to make that thing, their lives, families, and happiness. Did none of that matter? All because you have some tragic story? No matter how you spin it, it won't change who you really are. You utterly crushed the happiness of others, people who were just like you. You are a serial murderer. I'll come back with my men to pick up these tools. If you try to hurt anyone again, there will be no mercy. Ah. Ah. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Javier forgives Lepellin and forces him out of his laboratory. And then Lepellin goes on to kill hundreds more and alters his own body. He becomes this annoying villain that Javier fights over and over again. And the reason I am walking away from him, while knowing all of this. I told you no mercy now, didn't I? Is because I knew he would do this from the start. Hey you little jerk, why are you shouting? You almost broke my eardrum, you little prick. Whatever, he's so pathetic. Just ignore him. Forget about him. Just let it go and it will all be over. If you blow up now, things will only get worse. Inner peace. Inner peace. Ugh. His parents must be so ashamed to have a kid like him. Af. What the? What's going on? Hey, kid. Knock it off. That's enough. Pant pant. We shouldn't sink to their level. Is that why in Korea, man fined for battery, being intoxicated seen as extenuating circumstance? Murderers, attackers, and fraudsters are only given a slap on the wrist. Perpetrator, a medical student. A man with a bright future. Sentence reduced. Because they also have rights. Don't make me laugh. Villains deserve a punishment befitting a villain. Pant pant. You're going to pass out. Give me your bags. Huh? No, sir. I can handle it. If you pass out, I have to carry both you and your bags. Now hand it to me. TSK. You too. And you. Give them here. But, my lord. That's an order. Give them to me. We will carry them, Master Lloyd. You shouldn't have to carry ours. Tug tug. If I hear another word, no one is getting a bonus. Now let's go. I can't tell if he just doesn't want there to be more weight to carry, or if he is actually worried about them. I have absolutely no idea. But to these men, I suppose that doesn't matter right now. For them, Master Lloyd is a leader they can trust and follow. The rescued soldiers have been deeply moved by your actions. Through their words, this moving episode will soon spread far and wide. Rewarding experience. If the reward isn't money, I'm not interested. Souk bingo. So this is a souk bingo. It is only a little bit cooler than outside, so the meat will spoil, which will lead to muscle loss. Ah, of course that's the case now. We don't have any ice in here yet. This place isn't finished. Ice? Arash knows what that is. There is no ice in this hot wasteland. If we don't have any, we can just make some. How? Somehow. Did I bring a conman back? Was the story about the queen ant all a lie? Arash is not as stupid as you thought he was. Shut it. I never thought that. Those are your thoughts. Nuh-uh, they aren't mine. You did think he was a fool. I did not. He's a very important customer, okay? Lloyd saved Arash. I shouldn't think of him as a bad man. Let me know if you need any help. Sure thing. Don't you worry. Just wait and we'll soon be done. So, how do you plan on making ice? That's a good question. What should we do? That look. He really doesn't have a plan. You made a contract with them without a plan for how to do it. Were you planning to defraud them? You listen here, Javier. Do you know what unsuccessful people have in common? Oh, I can't do this because of that. I can't do that because of this. Because of this reason and that reason, let's not do this. They find a million reasons not to do something without even trying. But the people who succeed, those people start things and figure them out somehow. Now that is innovation. That is the mind of an entrepreneur. Nope, no way. Not a chance. Those people are 1,000 times more likely to fail than succeed. Okay. First, let's make a giant ice cube mold. Then once Padong and Bangul get the water from the lake to fill the mold, we're ready to go. This world has ice magic. How does it work? I definitely felt it, every day while I trained in absorbing mana. There are different types of mana in the natural world, all with different properties. So I take that fireball and change it like this, and now we have magic. Of course, I don't know how to wield mana at will. Boom boom hey. This way. Over here. But I can do something similar. Azrahan core technique. Absorb mana. I will absorb only the warm mana, and leave behind the cold mana. Ack. I did it the other way around. Go back. TSK. Not as easy as I thought. Start things and figure them out somehow. How irresponsible, how reckless. At least, that is what I thought. But he is figuring out a way, as if he's showing off. I guess there's no stopping him. You have developed a new application for the Azrahan core technique. Level up skill. Azrahan core technique double circle level 2. A few days later. You made ice. All we need to do now is put in the insulation and we're done. Amazing. Now we won't have to throw out any meat, and we won't have to hunt every day. In celebration, today will be Triceps Day. Call everyone to the square. Triceps Day. The mind of an entrepreneur. You're right. We, the Sand and Steel tribe, feel a deep gratitude to you, Lloyd the human. You are too kind. I was merely fulfilling the terms of our contract. Lloyd Frontera receives 120 orc workers. We orcs are different from you humans. We do not just take things for granted because of a contract. When we are grateful, we show it. Therefore, I, Akush of the Sand and Steel tribe, will make a vow to you, Lloyd. From this moment, I declare the family of Lloyd Frontera and the Sand and Steel tribe. Blood brothers. Blood brothers. The Frontera are our friends. An enemy of the Frontera is an enemy of our tribe. If anyone should cause you trouble, we will be at your side. The tribe has opened up. The orc tribe has accepted you as a true friend. The orc's approval rating of you has risen, increasing your RP. Special bonus RP for helping the tribe open up. Plus 100 current RP, 611. Long live the Sand and Steel tribe. When we arrived back at town after the long and arduous journey, the townspeople were understandably frightened. No wonder, with 120 frighteningly muscly orcs entering the town. I should issue an announcement to try and quell their fears. For starters, people think of orcs as scary. Even the Baron, who knew why I went to see the orc tribe, was frozen in fear when he saw them in person. And then there was the unexpected bonus. The story of you defeating the Dark Sorcerer and rescuing the soldiers is spreading throughout the land. The people are praising your valiance and courage. Bonus RP for a special achievement. Current RP, 911. First things first, the Baron said he would find some wealthy merchants for the orcs' exercise equipment. Now all we have left to deal with is the Dark Sorcerer's tools. Is there anything of monetary value? I'm not sure. I'm looking first to see if there is anything we can use before selling it. Huh. Wait. What's this? I need to head to the mine. I'll leave you to tidy up the rest. Towards. Where's Towards? You were looking for me, my lord. Ah, there you are. I have some good news. You remember the terms of our contract? The bit about working for 520 years. Ah, yes. If you think about it, that was ridiculous, right? That clause was a bit of a joke. But now you don't have to worry anymore. Here, there's a spell that can turn a corpse into a ghoul I can control. That means you can work the whole 520 years. Isn't that exciting? Sounds fun, right? Hey, am I the only one excited about this? Keep up the great work. You can do it. The ruler of the underworld is impressed by you and would like to offer you a position. Shut it. What did I do wrong? Humph. It's true. Now I need to discuss some things with the Baron.